This is not coffee, by the way. I assure you I'm not drinking coffee at 7 p.m. It's just water. All right, welcome in, welcome in. So, you click this video because you're a flooring contractor, flooring specialist, maybe you own a flooring business, flooring company, whatever the case may be, but you don't have a personal brand. Or, maybe you do, but it's terrible, right? So you need a personal brand, okay? Not to say you need one, but it is essential. Regardless of what business you're running, need any product that you see that is thriving has a personal brand, right? Or just a brand authority, right? People know that it exists. It's out there. And these people that know it exists are on social media 24/8, right? They live on there, okay? So it's extremely essential if you're a flooring specialist or a flooring contractor, right, to have a personal brand, to actually bring in private leads. Okay, keyword is private. Okay, a lot of you flooring specialists, or a lot of you flooring business owners are getting these leads from bid wars, right? You're bidding for these leads, or maybe you've had a couple posts on Facebook or Yelp, right? But majority of you guys are bidding for these leads on Thumbtack, Angie, and maybe you're bringing in jobs from referrals. Having a personal brand in general, like I just went over, builds that authority for you to get your product out there and get your services out there. Okay, you begin to attract people who are looking for the service that you are providing, right? So when you have eyes on your service is in their minds, right? It's in your prospect's mind, okay? And if you don't have a personal brand of some sort, or any sort of online presence, which is absolutely crucial in 2024, without a doubt, it's been crucial for the past couple of years now, and it's going to be even more important in the next coming years, right? You need to be in their minds in order for them to purchase from you, unless obviously you know someone who knows you, right? Which is like referrals, word of mouth, things of that nature. But when you have this online presence, you're out there, okay? People know who you are, okay? And that's a key thing to keep in mind, because if people don't know who you are, why would they purchase from you? They don't even know who you are. They don't even know you exist in their minds, right? They, as in all the potential prospects in your city, in your area, okay? You need to have the personal brand and online presence built enough to the point that these prospects trust you enough for you and your team to come into their home. If they don't trust you, if they don't know you, why would they let you in their home? Okay, obviously you've been in homes from these other biddings or whatever, but if they trust you already from your personal brand, there's no hesitation in terms of when it comes to letting you and your team into their home. You know what I mean? They need that trust needs to be built. And when you have this is probably one of the biggest things. When you have this online presence built, it's not just another way for traffic to come into your business, right? It's not only just another way, but it is probably the best way up there with marketing, okay? Which building a personal brand is there's a fine line between that and marketing, but you're really marketing yourself, but it's organic. Comparing to Thumbtack and Angie and Yelp or whatever it is that you use, word of mouth, that is things of the old. That's things of the past, right? We don't use those anymore. When you have this online presence, you have people thinking about you constantly because they see you posting consistently, and they're in the back of their mind, right? Psychologically, people need to see you or your product or your service at least 7 times before they commit to purchasing. Okay, that's some psychological factor in there, right? Also, when that personal brand is built, you're building your way to become the contractor or that business in your city that everybody knows. So you automatically become the go-to, right? Look at this. Everybody's on social media. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Everybody's on social media. If you have kids, I'm sure they spend like 8 hours a day on their phones. When you have people looking at your product or service at all times, people in your city, of course, right? You're not gonna be a contractor in Oregon and have your audience be filled with people in Florida, okay? When you have people looking at your service all day, right? You just keep popping up. They swipe past, but in the subconscious, you're there, right? And in their minds, and if they're in need of a flooring installation, you're in the back of their mind, right? So when it comes to the point where I've been over this, when it comes to the point where they're in need of an installation, they're like, oh, I saw this guy on Instagram, he has good content, their brand authority is there, their online presence is there, right? They're not gonna say all that, but they're gonna realize that, like, oh, okay, they're professional. They begin to know, like, and trust you, right? You hear me say that a lot. They begin to know, like, and trust you as a person on top of as a company, to the point where they know, like, and trust you before booking into an estimate or before getting on a call with you, right? Before even meeting you in person, they know who you are and they trust you to be around in their home before booking that estimate. So that's why it's so important to have this brand authority, because it's just another way for people to see you at all times, and then I'll just become liked and trusted by everyone in your community just from social media. Just because you're constantly posting, you become liked by your community, right? Because your audience is going to be filled with the pool of people in your city. Okay, so by now you should understand truly that you should not be using social media to consume dopamine, right? You should not be consuming on social media. You should be monetizing off social media, right? And this is all organic, okay? The building authority part is all organic in the first place, right? So with the authority built and your company having a platform on social media that people see, people in your area see, you begin monetizing off of social media. If you just continue consuming from people who are monetizing, then you just stay a consumer. But when you begin monetizing and putting yourself out there, getting people to know, like, and trust you in your area, to get your flooring business out there where people who are in need of an installation know who you are, they go to your page, they look through your before and afters, they look through your portfolio, they like your videos, they like your content, they like who you are, they like who your team is. It makes it a no-brainer for them to allow you in their home and do the job. So after your authority and that online presence, that brand authority is built, you can begin to use strategies. Only after that's built, you can begin to use strategies with actual marketing, advertising, to bring in eyeballs, which you won't be getting enough from organic, okay? You bring in eyeballs in your city who are actually looking for the jobs that you are wanting to service for these people, right? So a lot of the times I get flooring contractors telling me that they're not getting jobs that they want to do, right? They're getting jobs, right? Maybe 4 or 5 jobs a month, but half of them are jobs that they don't even want to be doing, right? So when you have this brand authority built, it creates a possible stream of traffic to come through. And when you're showcasing jobs that you like to do with the biggest profit margins, easiest to get done, your team knows how to do it perfectly. Apologies, my battery died. But as I was saying, when you have that authority built, you can actually use targeted and content marketing to bring in eyeballs, content marketing to bring in eyeballs to your page, which is already showing who, what, and why, right? The who is who you are, who you and your team members. The what is what you're servicing, and the why they should even buy for you, why they should trust you, why they should like you, right? Content marketing brings in eyeballs, paid traffic into that stream to your content, to your page, your online presence. And targeted marketing is where you're targeting to these people in your area, right? You're targeting to the people in Oregon, let's say, who are looking for hardwood jobs, let's say, and they're homeowners if you just do residential, right? That is why you need this authority built before you bring in traffic, because if you start running ads, people don't know where to go. They're just gonna go to this website or landing page if that's all you have, right? And it's not something for them to actually understand what it is that you're doing and who you are and why you're doing it, right? They need to see that content in order for them to actually begin to know, like, and trust you prior to booking an estimate, prior to calling you. Okay? Hopefully that all makes sense. This was a pretty short video, just to really get you to understand how important it is to build this online presence. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys want to sit down and have a chat with me, I'll leave a link below where you can hop on a one-on-one call with me and we can have a chat deeper into what your situation is and see if we can help you in any sort, right? But like I said, that concludes this video. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.